Okay, what's up or what's happening? Welcome back. It is Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm either your favorite or most hated reactor indies YouTube street, so I appreciate you either way. I got to get into this record, bro. My homie over at Shatterzone is primarily the one that's been getting into the Joyner bag, but this Joyner Lucas album continues to grow on me. I liked it at first, but the more I listen to it, the more I like it, which since his original ADHD album has been the opposite, where I like it the first time I listen to it and then I don't really care to go listen to it that much more after that, right? This album's totally different from Joyner for me. Shout out to Joyner Lucas. This album has a lot of replay value, a lot of songs that are super relatable, but there's one that sticks out to me that I just love and I can't quit listening to, and I just got to bring it to y'all and share it with you guys because it's really one of the coolest tracks. That's sort of like a salute, like a head nod, but it's also like his own. I don't know how to explain it, man. So I want to get into this with you guys. This is gonna be Joyner Lucas, The Way That I Am, not to be confused with M's The Way I Am, and I'm just excited to talk about it too because it's so relatable to me, because it's also how I felt about The Way I Am and how relatable it is to my life. And let's do this, bro. And before we get into it, man, please make sure to smash that like button and that subscribe button for your boy. Help propel me into the algorithms. And also, if you're feeling real froggy, double back, click that button again, become a member, and enjoy all of the festivities that go on behind the scenes out here in the Discord and everything else, man. I would love to celebrate a membership with you guys. And as we approach 10,000 subs, please just make sure you hit that sub button for me, man. And we got some real great ideas on how we're going to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. That's going to be amazing. So let's do that, man. Before we get into it, let's do it. Here we go, baby. Boom.
Joyner Lucas, real powerful artist. What is it about him that you like?
This is Sway talking to Eminem about Joyner.
I saw some of me in that, but at the same time, it was different because it was like he's not compromising bars to tell his story. He's still got complexity in there.
Facts.
Like he's taking you on his journey.
Facts.
And I never snapped out of that journey till it was over.
Facts.
And I was like, yo, this kid is fucking incredible.
Get him, Joyner.
Straight out the mud, the kitchen is dirty. Just hit at the plug and caught me at 30. I'm not who I was, the vision was blurry. I'm seeing shit clear, that bitch is murky. When I was a kid, I thought I was worthy of feeling some love, but love ain't deserve me. I wish I knew then that love and that hurt me. I'd sever that bridge before it can burn me. My mama was hard, my daddy concerned me, was beating my ass and showed me no mercy. He thought he was Joe, them whippers were dirty. He tried to make music, the shit wasn't working.
He's going absolutely crazy, just in the pocket, in the rhyme scheme, and I love that because if you go back to The Way I Am, what took precedent in that song was the fact that Eminem went in a completely different direction than anyone would expect him to go on that beat, right? It's the pocket he squeezed into, and he became a percussion of his own, and I feel like Joyner's doing that as well, as a nod, on purpose. But like even the lyricality and the rhyme schemes here, man, like it's just, we got to go back.
Incredible.
Straight out the mud, the kitchen is dirty. Just hit at the plug and caught me at 30. I'm not who I was, the vision was blurry. I'm seeing shit clear, that bitch is murky. When I was a kid, I thought I was worthy of feeling some love, but love ain't deserve me. I wish I knew then that love and that hurt me.
I love, and there's so many lyrics that are just going to go beyond people and right over people's heads because that's just the generation, the microwave society that we live in now. But think about what he said right there. As a kid, I just wanted some love. But you know what, bro? Love didn't even deserve me. Love didn't even deserve me. Oh my goodness, bro. That's deep.
Clear, that bitch is murky. When I was a kid, I thought I was worthy of feeling some love, but love ain't deserve me. I wish I knew then that love and that hurt me. I'd sever that bridge before it can burn me.
Come on.
My mama was hard, my daddy concerned me, was beating my ass and showed me no mercy. He thought he was Joe, them whippers were dirty. He tried to make music, the shit wasn't working. He
thought he was Joe, like like Joe Jackson, whipping on them boys. Like, I just love the precedent that's getting set here, man.
Beating my ass and showed me no mercy. He thought he was Joe, them whippers were dirty. He tried to make music, the shit wasn't working. He taught me to rap, was practicing early. I wanted to dab, but he never hurt me. He traded his son for power attorney. I traded his love for diamonds and birch. I'm not who you knew, don't act like you know me. A lot of shit changed. I'm not like the owe me, the money and fame. I never control me, but I went through I wish they told me. I still need to change for niggas who owe me. I won't take the blame for calling you broski. That's really your name. You used to be Brody, but now you a lame. You niggas can blow me. A whole lot of money, a whole lot of fakes. Redot in your body, I know how to trace. I don't really stunt cause I know how to shake. If I wanna stunt, I just pull out a safe. Pull out a cake and I know how to bake. Parking lot pimpin', I pull out the race. And bury you niggas and pull out the rake. You showing your cards, but you still not an ace. Some niggas tell me I remind them I am. That MMLP album had me on 10. This
Now, let's start right here because he's getting into the hook, right? A lot of people have gave him hell for sounding like Eminem in the same way that they've given Hobson hell for sounding like Eminem. A lot of people have said, like, yeah, you cool and all, man, but you sound like M. It's not cool to be like M anymore. It's not cool to even be a fan of Eminem anymore. Not really on any front. Not in the underground, not above ground, not if you're white, not if you're black. Like, it's not cool to be a fan of Eminem. So I love that he's giving Eminem his flowers like this. Like, some people tell me I remind them of M.
niggas tell me I remind them I am. That MMLP album had me on 10.
The Marshall Mathers LP had me on 10. Like, yeah, I loved that album. That album was super relatable to me. I feel the same way. That is the album that The Way I Am is on.
And the shit I was going through made me a stand. A lot.
The things that I was going through in my life made me a stan. So, like, I related to him so much, I became a stan based off of the things that I was experiencing in my life that was reminiscent of what he was talking about on that album. A lot of that pain I'm still holding in.
A lot of that pain I've been still holding in. Niggas who hate him, the same ones who hate me, the smile on my face and me shaking my head.
And the ones that hate him are the same ones that hate me. And then smile in my face and shake my hand. And he's got, just think about this as he's writing these lyrics, bro. He has somebody right there on the top of his mind when he's writing this. I don't know who. I can conspire, maybe a Joe Budden, you know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. I just think that it's super dope when you try to dive into the conceptual brain of a Joyner Lucas, like, because when he's writing these lyrics, bro, he's thinking about somebody specific, man. Shout out to Joyner. This is hard.
I've been still holding in. Niggas who hate him, the same ones who hate me, the smile on my face and me shaking my hand. Crazy how even back then always knew that one day I relate to the way that I am.
It's crazy that even back then I knew one day that I would be relating to the way that I am, to the way I am, the song. That's amazing. It's because you would never think to word it that way, because I related to it even back then. But he's saying I related to it back then, and I knew that one day I would relate to it on a whole new level. Shout out to Joyner. This is super hard. It's in a super, super dope nod to one of the illest and dopest MCs to ever walk Earth, if not the best.
Ones who hate me, the smile on my face and me shaking my hand. Crazy how even back then always knew that one day I relate to the way that I am.
Hold up.
That's the way that I am. It's the way that I am. It's the way that I am. Crazy how even back then always knew that one day I relate to the way that I am. Taking a chance, I'm shaking the dice. She used to be hoe, you made her your wife. No matter if I lose, I came here to fight. I feel like two wrongs gon' make me a right. I'm talking my shit, ain't saying it nice. I say these drugs, I'm raising the price. Your energy's trash, you said it is life. My angels are black and Satan is white.
These are crazy bars, bro. Crazy bars. Like I said, man, go into the mind of Joyner. Go into the mind of Joyner.
I feel like two wrongs gon' make me a right.
I feel like two wrongs I feel like two wrongs are gonna make this right. Like that's the mentality I have. That's how I feel I'm gonna get over all of these issues and all this turmoil in my life. Like the only way that I'm gonna get right is if I start making this wrong and turn it into this wrong. And there's a lot of skits on this album that kind of talk about that ADHD feeling of like not really feeling like you belong anywhere, and his psychiatrist is essentially trying to get him to get a weapon and take it out on the mass public. And he's like, I feel like two wrongs are going to end up making this right. I'm talking it, and I'm not saying it nice.
Ain't saying it nice. I say these drugs, I'm raising the
I saved all these drugs, I'm raising the price.
Your energy's trash, you said it.
Your energy is trash. You say that it's life. God is life. This whole energy conspiracy that goes around now is ridiculous. Like, oh, I'm just I need to take a day off of work to savor my energy because my energy has been suctioned off into the atmosphere by the atmospheric global continuancy. It's like, dog, nah, man. Like, your energy thing, that's trash, bro. And you say that it's like your life.
This life, my angels are black and Satan is white.
That's hard. To lead up to that bar, my angels are black and Satan is white. And that's not even about a black and white thing, I don't think. That's not how I took it. I think that what he's saying right here is everything is upside down. Like, dark is light, light is dark. You know what I mean? Like, the ones that I consider to be my angels are the demons that are surrounding me. And Satan is ultimately the white. You know what I mean? Like, I'm staying away from the angels and the peace that can, you know, be my circumference. And instead I'm channeling all of my hope into something else now. Two wrongs are going to make a right. And I think that that's what he's saying here, which is crazy.
She's trash, you said it is life. My angels are black and Satan is white. I sprinkle some glass, I made you some rice. My chopper gon' blast, I'm aiming to snipe.
I broke some glass, sprinkled it on the ground. Here, I made you some rice. Oh my gosh, bro. Joyner's going crazy. To me.
My chopper gon' blast, I'm aiming to snipe. I ain't on the gram and came in for likes. You stay on the gram, you came here to type. You trolling the comments, you looking to spam. You really a fan, go take you a hike. Climb up the mountain and jump off the top. Your body gon' pop, no saving your life. You looking at me, I see hate in your eyes. It's obvious you wanna fake it beside. Your whole life is made up, I ain't too surprised. The ain't it she phony and made up with lies. They keeping me out, but I'm breaking the side. I'm snatching the crown and I'm taking what's mine. These industry bitches won't rate me with pride. I put them together and made it collide.
He's spazzing, dog. Spazzing. Doing Eminem proud on this, I feel like, man, because I wouldn't have expected him to fit in this pocket either, but he has also made his voice an instrument in percussion in the same fashion, where it's like his voice is now a drum, and I just think that the flow is crazy on this.
Niggas tell me I remind them I am. The MMLP album had me on 10. The shit I was going through made me a stand. A lot of that pain I've been still holding in. Niggas who hate them, the same ones who hate me. They smile on my face and be shaking my hand. It's crazy that even back then I always knew that one day I relate to the way that I am. That's the way that I am.
Yes.
It's the way that I am. It's the way that I am. Crazy how even back then I always knew that one day I relate to the way that I am.
That beat is hard, boy. And then even then, like, you got to really think about it. Like, he hears this beat and this is the route that he chooses. I love it, bro. I love this song. And this isn't even being talked about all that much, I don't think. But we can all relate to that in some way, shape, or form, right? It's like, yeah, like they're the same ones that talk crazy behind my back and try to diss me, but when they're in my face, they be shaking my hand. Yeah, well, I am whatever you say I am. And that's when you have to connect the two, right? Because he's saying even back then, I always knew one day I would relate to this song called The Way I Am, right? Because that's just the way that I am. I was raised on this music. Like, it means so much to me. You want to know why I love Eminem like this? Let me explain why I love Eminem like this, even though he had no reason to give such a explanation. But when he's talking about relating to it, and even back then, he always knew one day he would relate to the way that I am. He's talking about the complexities of this game. It's like, I am whatever you say I am. I mean, if I wasn't, then why would I say that I am, right? The radio won't even play my jam. Why? Because I'm whatever you tell them I am. That's why. You say that I'm this, you say that I'm that, you talk behind my back, you smile in my face, you shake my hand, and you tell the whole world this narrative that's not even true and try to spew some negative nonsense about me because I'm a threat to you. You're scared of what I can accomplish. You're scared of what I can do. And I think that was M's energy as well. And that's why Joyner relates to it. It's good, man. I sit back with this pack of zigzags in this bag. It is weed. It gives me the need it to be the most meanest MC. Pause. On this earth. Since birth, I've been cursed with a curse to just curse this berserk. And he continues to use his voice as a percussive instrument all the way throughout all of the verses. But that part right there sticks out to me a lot with this song because it's reminiscent of Joyner talking about kind of honing in on the darker side, letting the light side go because he's feeling like the only thing that makes me feel right at this point in time is that two wrongs are going to be ultimately what makes this right, which is absolutely not the correct way to think about things, but it sounds hard on a record, and it's relatable to people out there that are going through the same type of experience. So shout out to Joyner for this. I thought that you did. I don't normally like records like this. Like, you know, like the songs that are like kind of a nod and a salute to an artist, it rarely ever hits. But it's like dope. It's like cool. I like seeing that, but it's not something that I gravitate to and relate to, right? Because it lacks its own substance and its own story. And what I feel like Joyner did exceptionally well here is he took this nod and salute to Eminem, but he also interpreted his own story, which can also be relatable to the general public, which creates replay value, right? So super dope, Joyner. I love this. I think that this song was hard, and the album is just continuously growing on me. I'm in the gym, I'm listening to it. I'm in the car, I'm listening to it. And I didn't think, being so fast after the Clips album, I didn't think that I was gonna, and I'm still playing the Clips like crazy too, but I didn't think that I would be so quick to want to listen to something else. But it keeps on, like I'll open my phone and I'll see it sitting there right next to the Clips album, and I'm like, I'll hit that Joyner. Let's see. And then I continuously like it more and more and more. So shout out to Joyner Lucas, man, and his new album. It's incredible. Waiting on you, bro. Waiting to see what you about to do to Skepta. I mean, for God's sakes, bro, making us wait forever. We can't wait for it. But until then, here you go. Let's talk about The Way That I Am. Thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure to smash that like and that sub on your way out the door, and I will see you on the next one. All right? Peace.